Welcome to Business with Louis, the show where we dive into the world of entrepreneurship and explore the concepts that drive business success. Today, we're going to talk about marketing attribution models explained, a crucial topic for any marketer or entrepreneur looking to maximize the impact of their marketing efforts. So, what are marketing attribution models? In simple terms, attribution modeling is the process of assigning credit to different marketing touchpoints that contribute to a customer's conversion. It's like trying to figure out which team members scored the goals in a soccer game. You need to know who contributed to the win so you can give them the recognition they deserve and make informed decisions about your next move. Marketing attribution models are important because they help businesses understand how their marketing efforts are paying off. By attributing conversions to specific touchpoints, marketers can see which channels are driving the most value and allocate their budget accordingly. This is especially crucial in today's digital landscape, where customers interact with brands across multiple platforms before making a purchase. The concept of attribution modeling has been around for a while, but its evolution has been significant. In the past, marketers relied on simple metrics like last-click attribution, which gave all the credit to the last touchpoint before conversion. However, this approach had limitations, as it didn't account for the complexity of modern customer journeys. For example, linear attribution assigns equal credit to all touchpoints, while time decay attribution gives more weight to touchpoints closer to the conversion event. We also have data-driven attribution, which uses machine learning algorithms to analyze customer behavior and assign credit based on the likelihood of conversion. A leading e-commerce company used a multi-touch attribution model to understand how different marketing channels were contributing to sales. They found that social media was driving a significant amount of awareness, but it was email marketing that was ultimately driving conversions. By shifting their budget to prioritize email, they saw a 25% increase in sales without increasing their overall marketing spend. Another example is a B2B software company that used attribution modeling to optimize their lead generation efforts. They found that webinars were driving high-quality leads, but it was the follow-up nurturing emails that were converting those leads into customers. By investing more in webinar production and email nurturing, they saw a 50% increase in conversions. So, how can you apply marketing attribution models in your own business or career? First, start by defining what conversions mean to you, whether it's sales, sign-ups, or downloads. Then, use analytics tools like Google Analytics or Adobe Analytics to track interactions across different marketing channels. Don't be afraid to experiment with different attribution models to see which one best reflects your customer's journey. One of the challenges you might face is dealing with the complexity of modern customer journeys, which can involve numerous touchpoints across online and offline channels. To overcome this, consider using advanced analytics tools or consulting with marketing professionals who specialize in attribution modeling. Also, keep in mind that attribution is not a one-time task. It's an ongoing process that requires continuous monitoring and adjustment as your business and market evolve. For example, a company like Airbnb might use a combination of attribution models to understand how different channels are driving bookings. They might find that Instagram is driving a lot of awareness, but it's the email reminders that are ultimately converting users into customers. By optimizing their marketing mix based on these insights, they can increase bookings and revenue. In addition to using attribution modeling for marketing optimization, businesses can also use it to measure the ROI of specific campaigns or channels. For instance, a company might use data-driven attribution to measure the impact of a social media campaign on sales. They might find that the campaign drove a significant amount of conversions, but it was the retargeting ads that were driving the most value. To take it a step further, businesses can also use attribution modeling to inform product development and customer experience strategies. By analyzing how customers interact with different touchpoints, businesses can identify pain points and areas for improvement. For example, a company might find that customers are dropping off at a certain point in the sales funnel due to a lack of information about their products. By addressing this issue and providing more relevant content, they can improve the customer experience and increase conversions. In conclusion, Marketing Attribution Models Explained is a powerful tool for any marketer or entrepreneur looking to maximize the impact of their marketing efforts. By understanding how different channels contribute to your goals, you can make informed decisions about where to allocate your resources. Remember, every great business starts with action, and in this case, that means taking the first step towards attributing your marketing efforts effectively. As you apply attribution modeling to your own business or career, keep in mind that it's a journey, not a destination. Continuously monitor and adjust your approach as you gather more data and insights. And don't be afraid to experiment and try new things. It's often the unconventional approaches that lead to the biggest breakthroughs. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Business with Louis. If you have any questions or topics you'd like to discuss, please leave them in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, every great business starts with action. Make your next move count.